Good morning, students. From Standard 6 English Medium, Subject English, Unit 3. The chapter. The chapter name is Taro's Ribo. Yesterday I have explained what from 6 to 10 numbers. And today I am going to continue 8. Now 11 number. We have been tricked, shouted the villagers. When Taro talked about the fountain, so the villagers went to that place in the forest to drink the shake. But what happened? Something was wrong. When the people went to the forest to taste of what? Taste of shake. There wasn't a shake. So when the people drank the waterfalls, they tasted only the waters, not the shake. So they thought then they have been tricked, they have been cheated. So villagers shouted, "Where is Taro? Let us drown him in this waterfall." But Taro had been wise enough to slip behind a rock when he saw how things were going. He was nowhere to be found. So everybody decided that let put him in this waterfall down. That was the anger of the villagers. But Taro was very wise person, and he already shows that what the taros see these people drinking water and talked about waterfall. So he hid behind a rock and seeing all the situation. The people found Taro everywhere, but he was nowhere to be found. Number 12. Muttering their anger and disappointment, the villagers left the place one by one. The villagers talked about these things and they were very disappointed and they became angry. So they talked of Taro. Then after some time, the villagers left this place one by one, and the place was empty. Nobody was there in that place. So Taro came out from his hiding place. Was it true? He wondered. Was the shake a dream? Taro came out from his hiding place. You already sees it. See what happened? What happened that place? Taro see it. And he came out from his hiding place. And he thought that, was it true? Is it a dream of given this fountain a shake? So he thought about these things. Once more he caught a little liquid in his hand and put it to his lips. Then once again he went that place. Which place? In the fountain, to tasted it. So once again, one more time, he caught that liquid in his hand and tasted it. Okay, let's see what happened. It was the same fine shake. When he tasted it, the Taro tasted that liquid, he tasted the fine shake. But when he saw that, what? The people tasted that waterfall liquid, that was only water. So he thought, what he thought? To the thoughtful son, the magic waterfall gave the delicious shake. To everyone else, it gave only cold water. So what was the reason? To the thoughtful son, he was always caring his parents. So, and obey the parents. So, this magic waterfall gave the delicious shake to the taro, and the greedy people, means the everyone else, they were greedy. So this magic waterfall gave them only what? Cold water, but nothing else. 13 number, the story of Taro and his magic waterfall reached the emperor of Japan. So this story about what? About Taro and magic waterfall. The emperor heard about it. This story about magic waterfall and the Taro reached the emperor of Japan. He sent for the young woodcutter and rewarded him with 20 pieces of gold for having been so good and kind. So, when the emperor heard about this Taro and the waterfall, magic waterfall, he had given what? 20 pieces of gold to whom? To Taro, for his good and kind work. He was very good and kind towards whom? Towards his parents. So, the emperor had decided to give him 20 pieces of gold. Then he named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. Then in the village there was a beautiful fountain. So the emperor had given the name that fountain, what? Taro. This said the emperor was to encourage all children to honor and obey their parents. And this good and kind work had been encouraged the people and the children of the village. Okay? What? Encourage all the children and honor and obey their parents. They obey their parents due to this great good and great work. So, my dear students, this is the explanation of this unit, Taro's reward. I hope you understand it. Thank you.